All righty. So, what time is it? As
Your
aunties. All right, who has it this week?
I do. It says, "Hey auntie, so I was talking with a friend, and as a compliment, or so I thought, I referred to a black man as chocolate, which they said was rude and degrading." Bitch, you right? I'm wondering if it really is. Chocolate is awesome. So aunties, if someone called you chocolate, would you take offensively or see it as a compliment?
Ooh,
It
for me,
depends
it
on
depends
who
who
it
it is,
comes from.
right?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. Now, if they're not from the community, see how I did that?
Yeah.
Thanks,
Then
boo.
no, that's not what
It's
you
a
do.
chop.
That's not what we finna do.
Yeah.
But if you from the community, I get it. I think for some people, the whole chocolate thing, maybe you're talking about my skin tone rather than the way I look. If that makes sense, it might be a little bit offensive to somebody who sees it. Oh, because I'm dark skinned, I'm cute.
More
You know how they say,
colorism than anything.
you know how they say, oh, you're cute for a dark girl. Oh,
Yeah.
you're good looking for a dark man. You know, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
So that might be offensive to some people, but if it's from the community and you tell me that, I'll eat it up.
Eat this Hershey.
Right.
I know.
You know?
Eat this Hershey chocolate bar. I know that's right.
Right.
Dark
Love it.
special. Special dark
You better
edition.
get these chocolate cakes. You better get these chocolate cakes, honey.
Yummy.
Yeah, I agree. I feel like I'm not sure who wrote this one or who it came in from, but it might not be a person within the Black community.
Might.
So I agree. Like I would have to probably damn near know you my whole life and know your mama, your daddy, your aunties, your cousin, everybody, your family, and what your intent is for a habitual amount of years for you to be able to probably say it that way. I don't know. Like, I never really had a colorism thing about myself because like my family has like the widest range of color. So like we just like love all of our skin tones. So call me chocolate. Go ahead. I know it's delicious, huh? Look at it, boo.
Right. How about it? How about
that? So that never really has bothered me, but I think it would bother me if I just didn't know the intent. And like you said, if you weren't part of the Black community, quite frankly, because I don't know if you get that right to say it. And if you do, I have had to know you damn near my whole life for me, maybe to be comfortable with you saying it.
Yeah.
And you probably shouldn't be that comfortable from the get-go. You know, we might have had to have a conversation for you to be like, hey, Kerel, your skin looking like extra Hershey today. Can I just say you look chocolatey? Okay, maybe today. Maybe today. But that might, and it can't probably be in front of like a group of people either.
That's between the me and you thing, because I don't want you to think you can say that to everybody.
Exactly. So, and then I might have to tell you that, but hey, you might not be able to say that to everybody, though.
Right.
Like, we're going to have that conversation. So, I take it as a compliment, especially if it came from within my community. If it came from someone outside, there's some stipulations involved.
Don't say that shit to me. Don't say that shit to me. Don't do it.
Auntie Landon said, no, ma'am. No, ma'am.
And I guess maybe I'm going a little bit deep into this, but this, depending upon, I guess, the relationship, like Kerel mentioned, there's this objectification, with Black men, all of those terms. And I think that this borders that if I were to have a white friend say that to me, I'm like, at what point did you think that it was okay to say that to me? Like, it just doesn't vibe with me. Even if the intent, comes from a good place. I'm just putting it out there on this podcast on Wednesday, August 25th of 2021. Do not say that shit to me. I will read you for filth.
I know that's right. Shit. I mean, I'm with you, Landon. Like, I'm rethinking the whole motherfucking friendship. Because at any point, especially if you're outside the community, you feel like you could be that comfortable with me.
Yeah.
that mean I ain't read you
Don't
enough.
say that shit to me.
You know, like you ain't, you know, like you
you obviously missed a couple of classes.
Right.
Yes.
You know, like your mom, like, I ain't one of your little friends. You know, like that's the dynamic.
I'm not one of your
like
little chocolate bars.
Okay.
Right.
Exactly.
Okay?
Right.
If I'm not saying, you know, that's fam, if I'm not calling you fam,
yeah,
you don't even think about it unless I say this is family.
Yeah.
But I mean, I just have to say this. He said chocolate is awesome. Bitch.
Yeah, that line is a little much.
I don't understand
clearly
how you going.
when you read the line again, I was like, clearly they're not from the community.
No. And how you gonna sit there and say like chocolate if you got a sweet tooth and compare this to a black man? This man is awesome. You don't know this man. How you gonna even put two and two together? I don't know. It's just too much for me.
Jerrell Kerel, I can never in a million years imagine saying something like that to you as close personal friends. George, you and I just met. I would never say anything like that to you. I just don't see what does that have to do with anything.
And I think we know that. I think a lot of people in the community know that. But with that said, though, you've heard people in the community say like looking like Morris Chestnut, looking like a milk dud and stuff. Like it's been implied and out there for many years.
And I'm good with it within the community. I like because I feel like we understand, and like again with like the colorism too within the community. I think it's just another way for us to just give like an example of something that's just so fine, you know. But for someone outside the community, I don't.
But why can't you just say that though? Why can't you just say, Jerrell, you damn fine? Why can't you just say that? Why does it have to be compared to something?
Because here's the reason. Because also for so long, Black people were told you ain't good enough, you ain't cute enough. Like at some point, like in the community, it's also a term of endearment. It's a way to encourage either to be like in your skin. Because first of all, color exists. So I don't want to hear that color don't exist bullshit. What we don't do is say that your black is beautiful. Your particular
Why can't you say that though? Why does it have to be, chocolate? Like why does it have to?
I mean, because first of all, there's different shades of chocolate, girl. There's different. You got dark chocolate, you got milk chocolate, you got white chocolate, you got all
a whole
so you can still recreate. You know, compare that with the colorism within the community. But again, it's just about that. Yeah, certain. It's again, it's just about that. Your skin color of brown is looking delicious and live in it, and I want it. You better work, bitch. I am
then
here.
Say that. I don't need the chocolate reference.
What do you think of George?
Some people do.
You know, I get where Landon is coming from, but I think for some people, when you're giving a compliment, being too direct could be taken the wrong way as well.
There we go.
So maybe even the whole chocolate thing, you know, is maybe an indirect compliment. Let me soften that a little bit instead of saying you fine, which is so aggressive. Maybe that chocolate on your skin is so beautiful. As chocolate skin, that's a little bit softer. Maybe in somebody's mind, they may not see that as aggressive, even though it can be offensive. They might not. You know, softening it.
Yeah. Shit, if I'm fine, then you just say it. Just say, bitch, shit, bitch, you fine.
Landon, you just wanted to give you a compliment, bitch. You fine.
No, okay, I don't need that. No, I know I'm fine. Look at these muscles, honey. Okay. Okay. Jerrell, shut up.
Right. Right. It's like let's bring him down a couple pegs.
I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying, both of you, George and Jerrell. I guess when I'm complimenting someone, shit, bitch, you fine. I just don't see the need to reference or
skin
say
tone
chocolate.
Or something. Yeah.
I mean,
you know, I get what you're both saying though.
That's great. You know, some people unfortunately don't have the experience of one coming from places where they receive that kind of love, that your black is beautiful. You know, I think about the poem, Hey, Black Child, you know, like there are so many things out there that, I mean, let me take it back. not everyone had different type of representation to help them feel comfortable in their skin. And
Yeah.
so, for me, I had to learn, outside of my family, that my Black was beautiful, because I'm not light skinned, but I ain't dark. I'm like right in the middle, and so like my personality as well being, loud and ghetto, but also doing all white people shit, but also doing white people shit, then I'm like, oh, you ain't Black enough,
Yeah.
So like, when you have these experiences growing up, or just even being in the queer community, when you be on apps or being like, oh, no Black, so I'm not into Black men, it's not a preference and stuff. Something about you that you can't control is not enough for someone else. Hearing a compliment saying that your Black skin, something that's who you are, that's a core to who you are as an individual, is amazing. And I love that about you. Hits different. It's not
especially
even
when
about
it's chocolate.
Yeah.
Chocolate's delicious, and chocolate does look smooth and silky and everything. So like for me, when I hear it from people in my community, that's how I take it. I don't take it just because as a colorism thing. And my mom, I'm thinking, ooh, I do love me a little Snickers bar. It is delicious. It do look good. And, my skin is popping today and silky today. And thank you, boo. That's how I take it.
Yeah,
exactly. And so I take it as a compliment, especially within the community. And like I said, if you're outside the community, we got to have a conversation. But in the community, it is such a term of endearment because for so long, especially during slavery, they wanted the light-skinned folks to separate themselves from the darker-skinned folks and things like that and create this rift. So it might have started even then saying like, oh, your skin dark like chocolate. Yes, that's sexy. Trying to build up that skin tone because it was for so long not the skin tone that many people wanted because white folks put this stigma in our heads.
Certainly. You're exactly right.
Black folk, if you think my skin looking silky like a Three Musketeers, go ahead, ho. Let me know.
I'll tell you three right now. The three of you, y'all can say that shit to me, but nobody else. Don't even try it. I'm letting you know right now here on this podcast today. Y'all can say that. You know what? You're right. If you all had said it to me, I probably wouldn't feel any way about it. Like I'd be like, oh, okay, girl, thank you. But if it was somebody like Market Days or I'm out in the streets in Chicago or somewhere and someone said that to me as a means of like trying to like hit on me, I'm like,
that's a bit much.
Yeah, that's gonna be
I'm going to go like this.
Right. Inside you.
Yeah.
You're right. Yeah. So, community, we want to know your response to this. The Black folk in the community. How do you take that? Do you take it as a compliment? Do you get offended? Let us know. We'll put this up as a post this week. And please comment. We want to know. We truly do. So, on the comments, let's have a conversation and continue to send your Ask Yo AunTeas question to. AYA at Minority. I forgot that quick. AYA at MinorityReport.com.
Wow.
Or DM us. Sometimes your brain goes blank real quick. You're like,
134
fast. You're just going fast.
It's like I had so much going.
Yeah.
So AYA at MinorityReport.com or DM us or text us, or if you see us out and about, especially a little gay Black Atlanta Pride. I'm gonna try to be out. They canceled regular Pride today. But at least gay Black Pride is going to be going on. So if you see us out there, send us a question.
Bad.
Wait, honey, it's been gay Black Pride all year long, really, to be honest.
It's been
late Pride since this whole pandemic started.
Yeah. So, because Atlanta ain't shut down. That's why I was surprised. I was like, they actually going to shut down Pride because Atlanta just still, it's still going to go on. Like,
that's what happened
last
year.
It might not have a parade, but people gonna still be out and about. Are you kidding me?
Right. Yeah. So, keep it real. Yeah.
But gay Black Pride. If you see me out and about and my skin looking chocolatey in that glistening sun.
And a Minority Report t-shirt too.
Probably.
Okay.
Probably. Let a hoe know.
Right.
Tell me.